Hello everyone, this is Gwydion, and this is the first in a series of videos I'm going to do to showcase a product called RPG Sounds, which is a free application on Steam. And this is something I kickstarted 8 months ago, and they made the decision to release the application for free on Steam, which I think was a great decision. The only thing you have to pay for is if you'd like to download sound packs, which I would encourage you to do. You can also upload all your own sounds from your own library, and I'll show you that briefly. But in this video today, and I'll put links in the video below to show you how to download this, but I'm going to start with the first program here, downloadable program called Dragon's Tower Sound Pack. So this is currently available. I believe it said $4.99. Let me go back to that for a second. Yep, $4.99 on Steam. So when you open the application, and if you do purchase Dragon's Tower, you'll kind of see it on the left-hand rail here when you get to the player, and you can also see it in your library on this library tab. Now, all of these others are all either sound packs I've purchased directly from Steam to support them, or honestly, a lot of these are sound packs I own that I just uploaded. So if you get Dragon's Tower, you're going to see Dragon's Tower here. There's 3 different folders: background, effects, and music. And you click into each one and you'll see each of the individual sound files. So what I've done, just to show you, is I've created a session, and then I just named some presets for background, effects, and music to show you what this sounds like. So the first one is Prisoner's Distant Activity. So you can kind of hear, let that run for a bit, some chains, maybe some doors opening. Pretty good quality. And again, once you're in here, you can turn the volume up or down. If I want it all the way to the left, just hear it on the left. If you want to hear it just on the right, you can turn it to the right. There's some pretty cool features and functionalities here. So then you have castle torches in the wall. So let's see what that's like. So you can hear kind of some flames. Kind of a cool little background. And again, you can put these with whatever. If you want them both going, you can just click the top button up here, and now you hear, I'll shut up for a second after I say this, but the prisoners, and you can also hear the torches going. Pretty cool layering. I also created this FX. I won't save that for a second, but I created the FX because I wanted to show you something that actually I just stumbled across. But what's neat is, so here you have all these folders underneath effects. You can click on it and get the individual effects. But what I've done is I've actually dragged the entire, and I'll just show you how I did it, drag the entire folder in here, and it creates all of the different individual files that are in here. So in this case, you can see there's a sequence of 4, and if you play it, it'll start playing one of them. In this case, it'll play in sequence unless I stop it. So that's kind of a rattling of a cage. But if you want to change this and shuffle, you can even decide to delay it a few seconds. So in this case, it's waiting a few seconds. You can see after it loops, and then it'll fill up the bar for you, and then it'll play the what's in the loop, which is neat. Let's see, and you can loop each of these if you want. You can drag more files, and you can drag up to 6. But this is pretty cool. You can shuffle it. So if I turn that off, it won't shuffle it. But I did the same thing for these others. Cage rattle light. So see, that's a different one. Slightly different. Now this is just going to go in sequence. Or it should. So because I didn't set it up to loop, it's just going to go in sequence. Then you get Castle Destruction. Play through those. That's kind of neat. And then again, if I did want to just stop this and just pull one of these in, if I only liked one of these, you can just play it right from here. And you can set it up as part of a broader theme if you want to create your own custom kind of creation. You can drag different and play some of them, play all of them, play some left and right. So let's do the acid thrower. And now you can see that they're cycling through each one. And that's because I've not set it to do random. I can shuffle it instead. Now I believe I could just loop this if I want. Let's see if that just starts looping it because I clicked on the little loop sound. And if I do that, I don't think it'll keep cycling through. But yeah, it's just going to keep going on that one. So that's pretty neat. A lot of functionality. Let's go to flamethrower. Like that. Very cool. So you get the idea now. A little bit different version. Now, the one thing with these will continue to play, I believe, unless you stop it or, unless you actually stop it or pause it or mute it. Now, some of these that are just effects, like these, even though I drug them in, you can play them in this section, but I drug some of these into the effects pad to show you. And I could have drug any of these because these are all short effects, but I did the same thing. I drug the entire folder in here. Like I'll show you again. If I drag the whole folder into here, you can see there's three different files, 3 files here. Or I can just say, hey, I only like this one. I'm going to drag this here. And you can set these hotkeys to whatever you want. And so you can literally toggle the hotkey, or you can just come down here and press a link. So that just kind of triggers a one-time effect. Now, what this should do, if I just click on that, I believe it should cycle through them. And again, these are just one-time effects. If I click on the 3, then I can loop and decide. I haven't played with this too much, but you can see there's 3 different. So every time I click it, it'll be different. And I'm not sure what the looping would do in the sound effects. I'll have to look at that. So that's the ice thrower. Let's do the lightning. And there's several different ones, but I'll start moving a little bit quicker now. Let's do a dragon roar. And then opening a treasure chest. Who doesn't like to have a rogue open a treasure chest? It's a little bit different there. That's cool. And then the final selection is music. So there's a little bit more background music. I'm not going to save that. So there's 3 different music themes here. There's General Fight the Dragon, General Found the Dragon, and then General I'll have to tell them about that. That should be Historical Castle, I think. So let's General Fight. I like that. Some high quality background. And you could even bring in, if you want, like some of the sound effects, if you want, like maybe the dragon flamethrower down here. And if I wanted to have that going, I could trigger it once, or I could just let it loop, or I could pause it after I trigger it the first time. So then let's go to General Found a Dragon. It looks like these are 3 minutes, 2 minutes, and then another 3 minute for the music. Cool. They're all pretty high quality from what I've seen, so I really like them. But really, I'm just trying to give you a sense for what these packs are before you buy them. And let's do General Historical. Nice. Very cool. And that's it. Look, so $4.99 for a pack that contains quite a few sounds, background, again, effects, quite a few, and music. Great program. I would encourage you to download the program itself, maybe throw a couple of your own sound programs in to test it out, and then support them. And hopefully you like the Dragons Tower sound pack here, and I'll do more of these. And if you like these videos and it's helpful, give me a thumbs up. If not, give me a thumbs down and tell me how to improve. But really want to get the word out about RPG Sounds. Great company, or I should say great program. The company is called Cast and Play. They do a lot of miniature work, and they also are actually releasing some isometric maps on their Patreon, which is really cool. So hope you enjoyed. And again, I'll put the links below, but go out and test it out, and hopefully you buy the Dragon's Tower sound pack. Oh, one final word. I'm not sponsored at all by these guys. I just really like what they're doing. I've paid for all these programs either through Kickstarter or I've bought the packs myself. So, no affiliation other than I follow them in Discord. I try to participate, but not getting anything for free. So hope you enjoyed, and hope to see you all soon.